New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Evening Prayers. I'm your host, Rev Z, and it's my pleasure to be here with you this evening to engage in the sacred art of prayer and to raise our vibrations to the level of the divine. I trust everyone has had a great day and that we are winding down and preparing for a reconnection in the dreamland, and it's been a great day for me, and I trust the same has been for you. Want to give a shout out to Shay, who's here. Happy, joy. It's a great evening here in Colorado, and I trust that's the same wherever you may be, whether it's in some other part of the country or in a whole nother foreign land, as they say. And so once again, we're so grateful that you're here as we just take a moment to breathe and to take in all of the things that have happened today, all of the joys, all of the successes, all of the things that were not as successful as we wanted them to be, and begin to reflect on the power of the divine. To begin to look at life in a way that allows us to see everything as food for thought, if you will. Everything as a way of uncovering and molding that true God essence that is within each and every one of us. And so that's what we do here on these prayers, 8:15 in the morning and 8:15 in the evening, is to take these words of power and to cultivate a way of life, a way of looking at world, a way of handling successes and places where we can improve. And knowing that each way we look at this, that we are just developing a way to become better. That, one of my favorite affirmation is, every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. And so that's what we are striving to do with these prayers, to get better in our health, to get better in our finances, to get better in our way of looking at life, our relationships, our job. Because we know when we cultivate an idea in our minds, like we cultivate a seed in a garden, it continues to grow. If we nourish it, it blooms, it bears fruit. And so that's what we do here on these prayers. And so I am just overjoyed to be here tonight and to say a prayer for the awareness of the power of God, to be aware of the power of God and to tap into that power so that we can continue to grow, so that we can continue to evolve in our personage. And most importantly, I believe, is to continue to recognize the God within each and every one of us to create a world that works for all. A world that works for all. That means humans, plants, animals, environment, because it's all one thing. It's all one thing. And the more we understand that, the more we realize that, and the more we begin to behave in that way, life becomes one big conglomerate of love, conglomerate of support. And so that's what we're going to pray for tonight. And so now let's just take a deep breath. And so as we let that breath and that moment of silence be a touch-tone reminder of the wholeness of all things, the presence of a power and intelligence and energy, of grace, of mercy, all the different attributes and names that we call that creative force of the universe that is always present. We take those breaths and we take those moments of silence to recognize within ourselves that pure essence. Because we know that there is nothing and no place where God is not, the thing itself. And so as we begin to allow that to wash over us and to be a leading aspect in everything we do, we are reminded of our greatness. We are reminded of the skills that we've been afforded. And as we are reminded of that, we awaken to a new way of seeing. We awaken to a new way of hearing. Because we understand that wherever I go, everyone else goes as well. And so I know right here, right now, for myself and everyone on the call and anyone that may listen later, that we are attuned to the infinite, that we are sending and receiving vibrations across the universe that allows us to support and love our brothers and sisters, to support and love ourselves. And in that context, we begin to build relationships based on love and understanding, communicating openly, resolving issues, and allowing the earth to flourish, to be a place of sanctuary, to be a sacred place of reminding us that we are our brothers and sisters' keeper. And so as we begin to open up to this kind of idea in the reality of man, in the reality of woman, that we begin to allow God to be the leader of our lives. Not in some superstitious way, not in some hocus pocus way, but in a way that we begin to focus on a divine idea, and it intuitively presents itself to us, and we begin to live in a flow of life. We begin to live in a grace and an understanding of the connection of all things. And so it is in that real palatable feeling of God's power and presence within each and every one of us that I give thanks. I give thanks for those moments when it appears when we don't even know it's there. I give thanks for the time when I know it's absolutely there, and without it, I would not have made it. And so when we combine this Thanksgiving together, we become overjoyed. We become filled with the Spirit, knowing that right where we are, there is always the presence of Spirit. And so it is in that Thanksgiving, it is in that understanding of who and what we are and what the supreme intelligence of the universe is, that I release this word into a law. Not a relative law, but an absolute law. A law that is always working. needs no conditions. It just is. And it operates on these words, this prayer, our ideas, these affirmations that we say to create a better you, a better me, and a better world. And so I just released this knowing that this prayer is already activated, already in motion, and things are happening right now in our lives. And so with that, I release, I let go, and I know that this prayer is absolutely so. And so it is. Amen. And so it is. Amen. And so I just hope that tomorrow when we wake up with that idea of supreme love and supreme guidance on what it is that God can provide us with, what it is that we're able to do when we keep our mind focused on the divine. Because really, there's nothing we can't do. And so that's why we're here 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. to give these words of encouragement, to say these prayers for healing of all types and celebrations of all types, so that we can continue to awaken to our greatness. And so, check out the schedule for the programming tomorrow. I don't have the latest one with me, but as always, we got all kinds of new programs, and some programs are shifting time slots now. So go to the www.ntmedia.org and look at the schedule, and you'll see when things are happening and where shows are moving. And most of all, stay prayerful, stay in touch with that God presence that's in each and every one of us. And so I want to thank you for being here, and just want you to always remember that every day holds the possibility for a miracle. So go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Bye for now. Peace and blessings.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.